Spring design alert. Get ready for an exciting video tutorial that I'm about to share with you. It's all about our March sewing design, the spring party topper. Crafting this fun design was an absolute blast. In this tutorial, I'll guide you through the stitch out of the border block and provide valuable insights on how to stitch it all together. Come join the party on the March Sew Along Facebook page, where you can also snag a fantastic 30% discount code and learn all about our monthly competition details. Check out the link below. Now, I highly recommend following the provided instructions for the best results. But enough from me. Let's dive into the tutorial. If you find this video tutorial helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Prepare the border block by hooping up cutaway stabilizer in the hoop and loading the chosen design onto your machine. Use applique scissors to trim the batting and fabric. Begin by placing batting 1 on top of the hoop and stitching it down securely. After stitching, carefully remove the hoop from your machine and trim the batting about 1 to 2 mm from the stitching for a clean finish. Next, stitch the place and line for the flower background, laying the groundwork for the design ahead. Position fabric A right side up on top of the hoop, covering the batting, and stitch it down. Once stitched, remove the hoop and trim the fabric about 1 to 2 mm from the stitching, leaving the excess fabric in the seams for structural integrity. Embroider 2 sets of flowers followed by the center petals. Repeat the applique process for the center flower, ensuring the fabric covers the place and line. Then embroider a satin stitch around the flower center. Proceed with the background using fabric B, repeating the applique process and trimming the excess fabric. Embroider the stitching around the flower background for added detail and texture. Repeat the applique process for the egg halves using a piece of fabric large enough to cover the place and lines, ensuring precision in trimming the excess fabric. Continue by repeating the applique process for the border using fabric C, trimming excess fabric for a polished appearance. Enhance the border's allure by embroidering a decorative stitch along the edge of fabric B and fabric C. Finally, embroider the remaining details including redwork, leaves, outlines, petals of the flowers, small petals, center of the flowers, and the bottom of the flowers near the center to complete your piece. You have now completed the stitch out of your first block. Take it out of the hoop and trim the seams to about 1/2 inch using your rotary cutter and ruler. Now hold it aside until you have completed the remaining blocks of your table center or runner. Now arrange your blocks on a flat surface to envision your desired layout. The versatility of these blocks allows for numerous creative arrangements. Here are some examples showcasing various layout possibilities. Here is the layout we've chosen for our sample. To begin, we'll join the blocks to form rows. Then merge the rows together seamlessly. Start by placing the first 2 blocks right sides together, ensuring precise alignment. Pin along one edge, matching seam to seam and satin stitch to satin stitch. It's important to take your time with this process to achieve accuracy. Stitch the side seam on your sewing machine, positioning your stitching just inside the border already stitched on the blocks, ensuring they won't be visible on the right side later. Repeat this step until all blocks in the row are joined together. Once the row is complete, open the seam and iron it flat for a neat finish. Proceed to sew your rows together following the layout you have chosen. Then join the rows by placing them together with the right sides matching up, aligning each block in the row carefully. Pin along one edge and stitch the side seam on your sewing machine. Ensuring your stitches are positioned just inside the previously stitched border on the blocks. Repeat this process for each row until all your rows are seamlessly joined. Finally, open the seam and iron it flat to ensure smooth and polished results. Now prepare to cut the backing fabric by measuring the length and width of your table center. To ensure adequacy of fabric D pieces, lay the 2 pieces of fabric D right sides together on your work surface. Pin and stitch a 1/2 inch seam, 1.25 cm seam along one edge, leaving a 1/2 inch, 12.5 cm gap in the middle to facilitate turning the table center through. Press the seam open for a clean finish. Now position your sewn table center atop fabric D, aligning right sides together. Lightly pin them together and optionally cut out the backing material to match the front. Stitch a 1/2 inch seam just inside the border stitching, ensuring a snug fit. Now trim the edges of your table center to 1/4 inch, then clip the curves for smoothness. Now carefully turn the project right side out through the opening in the backing seam. Use a chopstick or that pink thing to run along the seams on the inside, aiding the table center to lie flat. To secure the back opening, hand stitch it closed or use fabric glue for convenience. Then press firmly for a crisp appearance. For added stability, consider stitching in the ditch. With these steps completed, your table center or runner is now finished. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that's another sew along, all finished and looking great as usual. We hope you thoroughly enjoyed the process of making this wonderful design and that you're thrilled with your finished product. Don't forget to share with us on social media, because who knows, you might just be the winner of our monthly sew along competition. Shop now at swpea.com.